Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach His word with truth and sincerity. Just want to bring out a lesson on of the day of the Lord. It's dreadful. And when you go into that word dreadful, it means causing or involving great suffering, fear, or unhappiness, extremely bad or serious. And that's what's coming when who the word in it calls Jesus, which his name is Yahweh Shai, and his father's name is Yahweh. You know, when he come back and make his return, the day of the Lord is gonna be dreadful. All right. I'm gonna get Matthew chapter 10. Matthew chapter 10 and 34. It says, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I have not to send peace, but a sword. For I come to set man at variance against his father, and daughter against her mother, and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be of their own household." So the day of the Lord gonna be so bad to where you're gonna have your own family members turning on each other, man. You know, that's how bad that day is gonna be. It says, "And he that loveth his father." Okay, that's all I need. That's all I want right there. Yeah. So the most Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not coming to bring peace, man. He's coming to bring a sword. But in these churches, they tell you the day of the Lord is, it's gonna be peace and love and all this stuff, and everybody, he gonna come and bring everybody together. That's a lie, you know. This is Amos chapter 5 and 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light." And yeah, so you so-called Christians, you desire the day of the Lord. I can't wait till Jesus come back. It says, "Woe unto you who desire that day, because it's not for you." It say, "What end is it for you?" Because that day for you is gonna be a dreadful day, because you have no wisdom and knowledge and no understanding of that day, man. The scriptures say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time. In that time when the day of the Lord coming, it's gonna catch you like a thief in the night, because you do expecting a totally different coming. It says the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And it says, "As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him." Yeah, man. Verse 20 says, "Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even the dark and no brightness in it?" Yeah, man. So it's gonna be no escape, for those who is not written in the book of life, man. Those who are not receiving salvation, you 2/3 and you heathen, man. It's a day of darkness for you and not light, man. This is Isaiah chapter 66 and 15. It says, "Behold," it says, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire." It says, for verse 16, "For by fire, by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." Okay, so all this stuff that so-called Christianity teach you, that so-called white man teach you, man, saying that the day of the Lord is peace and all this, man. The day of the Lord is dreadful, man. The slain of the Lord shall be many. It's gonna like the Akim say, man. It's gonna be the new high scoring deaths, man. Because the Lord gonna plead with all flesh, man. The slain of the Lord shall be many. This is Daniel chapter 12 and 1. It says, and at that time Michael shall stand up, the great prince will stand for the children of thy people, and and there shall be time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation to Salakia, since there was a nation even to that same time, and at that time shall be found written in the Salakia. It said, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. And that's only for the elect, and only the elect gonna be delivered. Verse 2, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And that's you 2/3, man, because you're gonna wish you would have had repented on this side, man. And it say, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. Okay, but the point was made earlier, man. It's gonna be a time like never before, And the only people that's gonna be saved is the elect. And the time like never before is gonna be worse than anything that ever took place, man. Because this is our last captivity, so the day of the Lord is gonna be dreadful, man. This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and 6. I have cut off the nations. Their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste, that none passes by. Their cities are destroyed, so that there is no man, that there is none inhabited. And the Most High going to destroy this place to where it's not going to be ever inhabited again, man. Because this place, American Babylon the Great, has to be destroyed for all the wickedness that's taking place in this current society, man. That's why I say in the book of Amos, the eyes upon the sinful kingdom, man. This is sinful kingdom, so it has to be judged, man. The most high, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming back with a righteous judgment, man. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. And 7, it says, for a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdoms against kingdom, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And that's for the elect, but the Most High gonna deliver us. But in these last days, it's going to be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes, And it's already, that pestilence going spreading right now, that coronavirus, man. As soon as it's going to be famines, no food for you to eat, people going to be committing cannibalism and all this stuff, man, eating your babies and children. So that explains it's going to be a dreadful day, man. A serious, extremely bad, a suffering day, man. Verse 21, it says, for then shall great tribulation such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor shall be. And it says, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get that. Let me jump down to 30. And it says, and then shall appear the sign of Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And the Most High gonna be coming in on these chariots, man, and everybody gonna be scared, man, But yeah, like I said earlier, man, and this is gonna catch you you heathen and you 2/3 as a surprise, because in verse 36 it says, but that day and hour know of no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Because it's gonna catch you like a thief in the night, man. Only the Yahweh knows the time when he gonna send his son to to judge this place, man. And that day is gonna be a dreadful day, man. Uh, this is Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division. From the henceforth that there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. Man, so the Most High is coming to bring division, man. He's about to have you people turning on each other, just wilding out, man. Because you didn't take heed when the prophets was out there warning you people of the times to come. You didn't take heed. But y'all hate the men of the Lord for telling y'all the truth. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15:5. It says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon earth, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Most High is coming to bring death and destruction. The slander on the Lord shall be many. He's going to plead with all flesh, man. Let's get down to 11. It said, But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. And we are currently in spiritual Egypt, man. Because we still in bondage. We still in captivity, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague, and the punishment of the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fall through the blasting hell, and with fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up fighting against another, and swords in their hands. And that's those race wars, man. For there shall be sedition amongst men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings and princesses, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, so it's gonna be people gonna be going up against government, because the government lied to you this whole time, because you didn't take heed to the prophets telling you about this wicked devil, And it say, man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, so they're going to shut these cities down. It's going to be martial law, concentration camps, man. A time like never before, man. This is going to be a dreadful day, man. Like in Daniel chapter 12, man, worst time never before. And man shall have no pity among his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the sword, because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation. Yeah, the famines, man. People gonna be just turning on each other, man. It's gonna be horrible, man. I'm gonna give a couple more scriptures. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 2, verse 3. Verse 3, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? The plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble? when it have begun to burn? May one turn against the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord Yahweh Shemel Shan sent the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? So, man, the Most High gonna send all this stuff, and basically, man, ain't no turning back, cause it's already written, number one. But once it happened, it's no back going to no peace, man, until the kingdom of heaven is set up, and that's only peace for Israel, and not for you other nations, man, cause your nations are going through slavery. But with that, hope this was edifying. The day of the Lord is dreadful, man. And what is it for you 2/3 and you heathen that have not come out to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Really, you 2/3, because you heathen, you have no hope. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone teachers, word, truth and sincerity, and Shalom.